Good morning, everyone. So we finally made it to Death Valley. We're a place called Sheep Creek Mine, which is a really common name for a mine. There's lots of sheep creeks around. We're on the most of it's probably mental. You don't like dark places that are wet and you're claustrophobic. You have a bunch of phobias and stuff. It's not going to be the place for you. Looks like a really nice, beautiful, solid mine, and they spent a whole bunch of money burning it up. Somebody cut it quite a long time ago. Wasn't us. See, there's rust on there, so I can't say it was us that cut it. I don't know why they do this. It's crazy. Anyway, so let's have a look in here and check out this mine. Hi everyone, so welcome to Death Valley. Actually, we're not right in Death Valley, we're right on the very border of it. So there's lots of talc mines in this area. So talc is pretty interesting. It hasn't been mined for a while. They use it for things like talcum powder, but mostly they use it for making tiles and stuff that were really popular back in the 1920s. These mines are pretty fascinating because they're completely timbered. Talc is very soft material, and you just can't support a mine without being totally timbered. So really excellent examples of timbering. Very soft stuff, but say not particularly hazardous because it is timbered, and it's also very dry in this area, so the timbering is very well preserved. It doesn't look as old as it actually is. Most of these mines are 100 years old or so. So potentially they could actually open them up again if there was a market for talc, but most in cases the BLM has kind of boarded them off and tried to keep the public out of them, but we were able to get into them, and various people have sawed some of the openings open. So this is the first one we're going into. Oh, the timbering's a nice shape here. Huh. Huh. Oh, I never do a nice job timbering this. Then after this stuff is softer now, right? There's some carbide stuff here. Keep turkey. Wow. So welcome to California, I guess, huh? Wow, I guess these talc being so soft, you know, I was figuring it was going to be all caved in, but it's they got to timber it all, and the timbering's in pretty nice shape, so it might not be that bad, eh? Oh, looks like we're going to run out of mine though. Oh yeah, goes up from the top. There was an orange chute going up, or the deposit ended here, went up anyway. So, all right, so that's all it's going to be for this branch. So talc, apparently they use it in tiles and stuff. It's either talc or gypsum. But that's a cool mine. It doesn't look like, not really that remote or anything. It wasn't that tough to get to, so maybe had some people in here before. Maybe quite a few people have been in here. 8'7". Wow, pretty interesting looking formation here. Pretty warm in here too. I don't think this is a very safe mine. I don't think the government had to spend any money keeping people out of it. They could have spent the money better on something else. What do we got down here? Probably where their explosives storage was, I would think. Well, that's about it, I guess. Oh, there's a stope going further up. I guess maybe we could carry on up there and have a look. So it's like a 2-compartment, 2 levels here. Interesting. Warm in here. What the hell, it's Death Valley, hottest place in the world, I guess. Supposed to have been. We're not that far in the ground, so it's pretty warm in here. Get back down to the main hall level. Interesting, it's almost like square set, you know, the way they mine it in 2 different levels. Yeah, it's a double level. So got mine. We took out the first 8 feet or so below us, and they took out another. Doesn't go above us though, that's as it goes. They took out the first 8 feet below us. Oh, I see. And then built another set on top of it. See? It sits on top, it's not a continuation of the bottom. That's interesting. So I'm not sure how they would have mined it to begin with. Let's walk along here for a little ways. We got a little pressure on the back here, as you can see. Crushed that one, broke it. We'll probably hop down here somewhere and get on the bottom, but we'll walk along here as far as we can. Yeah, we don't really have any history on this mine, so we're not sure how old it is. Not that easy just to jump down anywhere because it's 8 feet down, right? And this will be as far as it goes. Didn't mine any further up. I believe. Oh no, it does go up further. Maybe we'll just keep hiking along there and see how much further it goes. Ooh, it ever gets warm in here, huh? Really warm in here. Oh, this guy was kind of loose there, so I'm gonna watch it. No, I thought it was loose anyways. This stuff's fairly, I can't believe how humid it is in here. Fairly blocky, you know. I'm not sure how soft it really is, but fairly soft, I guess. I don't know if you can get through the main level or you're stuck in here. You can get down to the main hall level, but it's kind of cool just continuing along here. Yeah. It's not really square set, it's just timbering, right? Square set is a little different. Just conventional timbering. That doesn't break on us here. Seems to be alright. Fall about 6 feet if it does. There we go. We'll just continue going along the top for now. And then we'll drop down to the bottom level on the way back. That seems to be right there. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a ladder right there. So we can get down, that'd be easy. And it's going to be the end of the heading here though. By the looks of it, well, I thought that before. Then I looked down and it went further down, but might be the end of the top part of it here. Oh, at the end of the whole mine here. Yeah, that's as far as the deposit went, I guess. Yeah, it looks like there's lots of talc left here. So, possibility, I think, that they would start this up again if the price for the talc was good or whatever. I guess maybe it wasn't economical to mine it anymore. There's certainly no shortage of the material here. Interesting. I've never seen a talc mine before. Let's go down to this level here. Looks like it was pretty expensive to set this up. It's interesting that there's carbide rating in here. You wouldn't expect that. Just doesn't look that old, but I guess it is. Started a long time ago anyways. Amazing how well preserved this desert stuff is. Yeah, I don't know if we can get too far in this. Well, there's our first talc mine. There's a bunch more apparently. Yeah, we can't get through that, so we'll have to get back up to that other level we were at, and then we can drop down to the bottom. It's all completely collapsed, this section here. Caved right in. No, I'm not that worried about it, but I think that's about all we're going to see on this part anyways. Stuff's pretty dusty, as you can see. It's just from one person walking around here a little bit. So we're going to have to climb back up and get back up into the main hall level here. There's yeah, not a super extensive level, but it's kind of interesting to see, learn a little bit more about talc. If it is talc or gypsum. Yeah. Similar type of substance, almost like calcite, you know. Looks very similar to calcite. So I guess that's all we're going to see for this adit. Pretty much all timbered up because it's so soft. Lots of material left. Interesting looking material. Usually in a mine you don't see what it was that they mined, but you definitely do here. Okay, so we're below that the first adit we went into. There's another adit here. This looks like it might be the main hall adit, so yeah, we got a cool ore bin here. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. We can walk out on it, I think, without getting into any trouble. Oh yeah, it seems to be fine. So the cars just went over top of here. Oh, look at the bins still full of talc, or gypsum, talc, whatever it is. Partially full. They didn't clean it all out. This stuff would have been really easy to mine. I'm guessing there wasn't a lot of money in it. I'd be surprised if we found any equipment or anything underground here, but yeah, interesting anyhow. Neat location. Quite a change from the 3 feet of snow that we got in minus 20-degree temperatures back home. So we're sweating here and we're just sitting here in a t-shirt, so that's nice. Okay, so here's another hall level to check out, and this one might be the main one because it's the same level as the bin. We'll show you the bin in a minute here. Kind of cool. So we'll see how far this one goes back. Good so far. Yeah, every bit of these talc mines seem to be timbered though. Interesting. Branch here, but we're going to keep going straight. Oh yeah. Doesn't mean we can't look up there though. We'll have a look up there in a minute. Let's see what we can find going straight. So these are a little older because they're threaded, right? The airline's threaded. It's not where the other style of the Victral fittings, which are more modern. It kind of throws you off. You always think that, you know, everything's so nice and everything can't be that old, but that doesn't mean nothing. There's our dynamite storage area. Nothing really in here. Oh wow, lots of branches. There's the faces out there with that heading right there. It looks of it. Unless it's all just crumbled like it was in the other section we were in. Oh yeah. Probably doesn't go anywhere. Let's have a look. I don't know for sure. Till you look. Probably doesn't go anywhere. You never know. Big collapse here. Yeah. If it did go anywhere, it doesn't now. I'm not sure why, didn't it? This is the end of the deposit here. Not like they would have minded any further, because the country rock is intruding here. So they probably went this way and then they found out, hey, there's no more talc. So, well, they went a different direction. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to right-hand branch here. Beautiful timbering, huh? So desert air is so dry and so hot in here. There's just no moisture in here. There's no way it's going to rot, right? Oh, a little fire here, that's interesting. What the heck? Or someone tried to catch you on fire or what? This goes a ways, yeah. Not feeling any air or anything, so it's not likely to be a tunnel. That would be a beautiful mine though. More red branch. Oh, another somebody started a fire in here too. Huh. Wonder why they would do such a thing. Fire didn't burn very long though, by the looks of it. She goes in this way. Oh, fairly extensive in here, huh? Oh, that's interesting. The ray's going up there. Guy could climb up there. I suppose should, eh? We climbed up this ladder here, and you can see looking up there. You can see that or not? There is, I can see some steel bars. So, looks like another place that the BLM sealed another entrance off. Just a gorgeous job on this timbering, so, you know, this is the way we want to do our mine, just like that, same style. We got that 2x6 in there, like that's a spreader there. And your 8 by 8 sitting on top. Keep out, it says. How come? How come we're supposed to keep out? 81, 82. Doesn't look unstable to me, right? Looks all good. Interesting that they would. Some of these must have failed, I guess, or they were worried about them failing. So they stuck another 6x6 in between the 8x8, so I have a bit of weight on that one, you can see. Got a lot of pressure up there. Oh yeah. Oh, I see a light. That was a good idea, leaving your gloves there. I went up that raise. Did you go to the end? What do you see there?
It ends up there.
Yeah. Not much further?
Not much further.
Nothing, just a... Alright. Nothing else to see, she said, so let's head her back out, I guess. 8x8s, which is these ones, were failing. They broke. So they put new ones. And they still, so there's a lot of pressure on the ribs there. You see it's breaking them. So that rock wall is pushing in this way. Looks like it's all fill there, or caved, I don't know. Yeah, it goes up there a ways, but there's no way to get up there. All mined out by the looks of it. Yeah, she's a dry one, this one. Oh, it was an interesting mine. Doesn't look that old, but I think it is, because you see all the carbide dots and stuff in here. It's just so well preserved, you think, oh, it can't be that old, but yeah. Back in the 30s, I guess they mined a lot of talc for tile. Found another mine here. Not on any maps or anything, but you know, you're suspicious when you see roads around here. They gotta be going somewhere, right? And mines, they tend to be in groups also. Oh, yeah. It doesn't go very far. It's collapsed. Too bad. I went in further one time, but that was the one time. Unless we can get past the collapse. A bit of a stope in here. Same talc stuff. Oh yeah. It goes that way a bit. And that way. Yeah, we can squeeze through there. Oh wow. Goes up to higher level. There's a ladder going up to the outside here. Looks neat. You can climb right up to the outside there. I think I might have a look down here and carry on the main haul level. Oh, there's two branches here. Oh yeah? That's pretty cool. Yeah, BLM doesn't even know about this one, or at least they didn't get it off. Oh, look. They built a tram or something on the outside at one time, so it did go a ways. Huh. Box. Explosive box, no doubt. You see some pretty big slabs of rock fell down here. There's the powder room, and that's not going anywhere. So for some reason there's an ore chute going up to the up there, which not very far up there. So we'll just travel up there anyhow, just to see if there's anything to see. Okay, well I made it up top of this horseshoe without going for a ride. And find many wiser for it, but there we go, that's what we're looking at. Looks like they had an aerial tram here one time, because you see the ore went over the hill here, and then on the other side there's all that wood and stuff there. Looks like there was a tram that station that fell down. That was a cool little mine. It's off the BLM's radar. Didn't have a gate or nothing on it. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of these talc mines. So we're going to take you for a little tour through the desert here. Like I say, we're right on the very border of Death Valley. So being in Death Valley is kind of a bit of a pain because it's a national park. You're not allowed to camp hardly anywhere. You have got to be way off of the main roads and only in designated areas. You can't take your side-by-side anywhere. And there's a lot of people in a lot of the areas too. So, but you know, so we camped a lot right on the edge of Death Valley, and it's the same type of area. As you can see, the landscape there, there's virtually nothing growing there. It's very dry, and some places, and cold, hot, very extreme climate there. And like you say, there's virtually nothing growing there, and we don't really see any animals in there. Low elevation also, so the lowest elevation in all North America is not far from here, a place called Badwater. I think I'll show you some video of that coming up. It's 282 feet below sea level, so it's pretty interesting. Very harsh area to mine, you know, especially back in the day. I mean, we were there in the coolest time of the year, which was just comfortable in a t-shirt most days, and it's pretty warm other days. So I can imagine what it'd be like in the middle of summer, somewhere where you'd be very comfortable to travel in the area for sure. So yeah, so not much for roads or anything. Pretty desolate area. A lot of the mines and stuff they've closed off. The BLM sealed a lot of stuff off in the area. But there's also lots of cool places to see. So we're going to travel around and show you some other ones. We're going to go to the Keen Wonder Mine and some other ones. We've got some really interesting stuff coming up in Rhyolite. I think that's where we're going to go next. So something else interesting about Death Valley, it has the record for the lowest, the hottest, and the driest areas and climates in all of North America. So yeah, pretty challenging environment. But yeah, next week we'll see you from Rhyolite. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us this week. We have a show every week, so we'll see you next week. Check out our new merch page. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Music is by the Adits.